My journey is flying by, and I'm already in Madagascar. But I'm not here to hang out with lemurs, although they are very cute. Instead, I'm here to dig deeper into one of America's most well-known development initiatives, the U.S. Peace Corps. But what impact are Peace Corps volunteers really having? I'm about to find out. Come around the world with me on an epic journey as we investigate what really works in international aid. It's time to go beyond good intentions.
We work with villagers to try to empower them, to give them skills, to improve their lives.
It had always been a bit unclear to me exactly what skills Peace Corps volunteers had that enabled them to empower African villagers and improve their lives. But I'm here with an open mind, and it's time to discover what the Peace Corps is all about. I join up with Sarah and Nat, two Peace Corps volunteers who are bringing supplies back to their village for a vanilla export project they've been working on. But getting there will require a crazy 3-day overland journey through Madagascar. Here we go. We made it. My respect for Peace Corps volunteers has gone up enormously after surviving that insane journey. Given the remoteness of their site, I'm not surprised to hear that Sarah and Nat had left the village placement process up to total chance.
They said, "What do you want?" We said, "We want good work to do." And that's the only requirement we have. And we landed in this wonderful community, and they started talking to us about vanilla markets. And my first reaction when I heard that was a lot of apprehension, because I don't know anything about Madagascar. We couldn't speak the language. I've never seen vanilla in my life, not even in a store in the US had I seen a vanilla bean. Apparently they're sold a lot, but I never knew this coming here. And I didn't really know anything about international marketing. I mean, I'd never worked in import and export. I've not really got that type of a business background.
Despite these challenges, the community was persistent in their desire to have Sarah and Nat help them uncover new vanilla markets.
We couldn't tell them how to better plant vanilla. We couldn't tell them how to process vanilla better. They were already experts, but we could do research and we could find out how exporting might work from this country and what they might need in the way of paperwork to do that.
A new Peace Corps couple has just moved to the village to replace Sarah and Nat, who will be finishing their 2-year placement in only a few days.
We found out that we're coming to Madagascar, which I didn't know existed 8 months before I showed up. Pretty sheltered when it comes to the geographic regions of the world.
I'm probably going to learn so much more and get so much more from the people here than I'm actually going to give them. I mean, we got here and I think the 3rd day we already knew how to make a traditional betsamsarka dish, you know, and I was like, gosh, what am I teaching these people? I haven't taught them anything. Who knows what I'll end up having to offer.
I expected an easy transition to the language, which hasn't happened. I'm American, I'm white. I will never be a native speaker, so my integration can only go so far. And so I shouldn't let that hinder the influence that I can make in this community.
I just hope that we can make some sort of a lasting impression.
Nat and Sarah succeeded at that during their 2 years in this village. Thanks to a lot of hard work and a little bit of luck, their vanilla export project was a success. By tapping into U.S. markets, they managed to increase the farmers' profits by 250%, which produced noticeable improvements for both the farmers and their families. However, as I talked to more Peace Corps volunteers in Madagascar, it sounded like Sarah and Nat's success was more the exception than the rule.
This is actually my first time outside of America. When I did go to my site, there's a reluctance to form relationships with people who are foreign, so I became more conscious of being an outsider or being white when I was in my village.
Before I came here, I read about other Peace Corps volunteers' experiences, and something that I read kind of commonly was people saying, I don't feel like I'm doing anything here. I'm working and working and working, and I don't feel like anyone really cares.
I felt like my impact, helping or affecting people, was sort of limited.
But then again, here I am on yet another ferry with Sarah and Nat as they head home from their 2 years of service, feeling like they've really contributed. So what do you think about the Peace Corps? And what do you think about President Obama's plans to double its size? Become part of the dialogue at beyondgoodintentions.com and join me next week as I travel to the other side of this beautiful country to learn more about what happens when business and aid combine.